already. So he's off Mufasa, he off the. I can't use him for the fantasy no more because my friend is off. So I gotta find somebody else. Gotta go back to Lenny Kravitz. Looks like there's a new couple in Hollywood. Aaron Pierre, Teyana. Aaron Pierre, that's Teyana.
The internet hasn't been able to calm down since a short clip of Tiana Taylor surfaced online. It's not a music video, not a behind-the-scenes moment, and definitely not a staged reality TV scene. This is raw, unpolished, and deeply emotional. In the clip, Tiana shouts at the top of her lungs, "I'm done with both of you." Just 6 words, but they landed like an earthquake across social media. It wasn't only the words that struck people. It was the pain in her voice, the sharpness in her tone, and the way her body moved with pure frustration. You could feel the energy through the screen. This wasn't entertainment. It was someone breaking under the weight of too much pressure. And instantly, everyone wanted to know, what exactly pushed her there? Who leaked this moment? And what does it mean for her connections with Iman Shumpert and Aaron Pierre? The clip is barely a minute long, but that was enough to set the internet on fire. Within minutes, it was ripped from the original source and posted everywhere: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, even private forums. Once it was out, there was no stopping it. In the shaky video, Tiana is visibly furious, her voice cracking as she yells those 6 words again. "I'm done with both of you." In the background, 2 male voices can be heard, arguing with her and possibly with each other. Someone off camera tries to step in, but the noise only grows until the video cuts off suddenly. No resolution, no context, just raw chaos that left viewers with more questions than answers. How the clip leaked. As soon as the clip made its rounds, speculation began about how it even got out. Some people claimed it was recorded by someone who was present during the fight. Others believed it was part of a private video shared in a group chat, and then leaked by someone who couldn't resist spilling it. Nobody knows the real source yet, but the truth almost doesn't matter anymore. The world has already seen it. Fans slowed the footage down, zoomed in on her face, analyzed her outfit, even tried to make out faint sounds in the background to piece together clues. Every frame became evidence in a public investigation. Was she yelling at Iman for refusing to let go of their past? Was it Aaron who finally crossed a line? Or was it both of them, tangled in an argument that left her caught in the middle? Why the outburst matters to understand why this short clip feels so explosive. You have to look at Tiana's history. Her marriage to Iman Shumpert was once considered picture perfect. They looked like the couple who had it all: love, family, careers, and chemistry that fans admired. But things changed. Rumors of Iman cheating followed them for years. Though he always had defenders, the whispers never went away. Their relationship grew strained, and when the divorce finally happened, it was far from smooth. Even after they split, Iman never truly left the frame. They share children, which meant constant interaction whether they wanted it or not. For Tiana, it felt like his presence kept creeping back into her life, no matter what she did. Then came Aaron Pierre. He was the new chapter, calm, steady, and a breath of fresh air when she needed one most. With him, she smiled more, seemed lighter, and fans noticed. Pictures of them together spread quickly, with people celebrating how genuinely happy she looked. But happiness doesn't erase old wounds. Soon enough, Iman's presence began clashing with Aaron's role in her life. At first, it was subtle tension, but it grew into visible hostility. Social media picked up on it. Cryptic posts, rumors of arguments, and whispers that Iman and Aaron didn't get along became common. So when this clip leaked, it didn't shock people to see both men at the center of it. What shocked them was Tiana's complete breaking point. Internet reacts. Social media exploded the second the video dropped. Some fans stood firmly by Tiana's side. "She's been putting up with this for too long. I'm glad she finally said it," one fan tweeted, earning thousands of likes. Others praised her for standing up for herself and refusing to keep playing referee between 2 men pulling her in opposite directions. Not everyone blamed both though. A large group of people turned their anger on Iman, saying he had no business continuing to involve himself in her life. If he cared, he'd let her be happy instead of showing up with drama, one post read. But Aaron wasn't spared either. Some argued he should have done more to shield her from these constant battles. A real partner doesn't let their woman fight like this. He needs to step up or step aside, another fan wrote. Then came the wilder theories. Some thought the fight was sparked by co-parenting issues, with Aman pushing boundaries about the kids. Others believed Aaron had finally gotten tired of Aman's attitude and confronted him, leading to the heated exchange. A few even suggested the entire thing was staged for attention, but most dismissed that idea quickly. The raw pain in Teyana's voice didn't sound like clout chasing. It sounded like heartbreak. Beyond gossip, the real cost, the hardest part of this story is remembering that, for Tiana, this isn't just a clip. This is her life, now being dissected by millions of strangers online. Every scream, every tear, every ounce of frustration has become entertainment. And she doesn't even get the chance to shape the story. Her silence since the leak has only fueled more speculation. Usually, she's quick to clap back at rumors or at least clarify the truth. This time though, she stayed quiet. Maybe she's protecting her peace. Maybe she's protecting her children. Or maybe she's simply exhausted and doesn't want to keep fighting. There are even reports that the situation escalated so much that security, or even the police, may have been called. While no official records have confirmed it, witnesses say the argument was spiraling out of control. If true, it shows just how serious the confrontation really was. For fans, it paints a grim picture. This isn't just celebrity drama. It's an emotional battlefield that could leave lasting scars. What happens next? The big question now is what comes after this. Will Tiana walk away from both Aman and Aaron to finally reclaim her peace? Will she choose herself over the endless cycle of arguments, apologies, and broken promises? Or will history, emotions, and lingering hope that things might change pull her back into the same exhausting loop? Her 6 words, "I'm done with both of you," weren't just said in anger. They were a declaration, a boundary, maybe even the start of something new. Fans are waiting to see if she follows through. Because in the end, this clip is bigger than just gossip. It's become a cultural moment. People are making memes, dramatic fan edits, and endless debate threads. But beneath the noise, what stands out is a woman who's had enough. Someone who just wants peace. Tiana didn't ask for this spotlight. She didn't want to be the center of a public feud. Yet now, her pain has become viral content. And while the world argues about Aaron and Aman, she's the one paying the emotional price. Whatever comes next, one thing is certain. Those 6 words will not be forgotten. They've already become a rallying cry for anyone who's ever had to choose themselves over chaos. So, where exactly do Aaron and Aman stand in all of this chaos? Since the clip went viral, neither of them has made a single public statement. Aaron has been spotted a few times, usually out in public, looking tense and avoiding anyone who tries to ask him about the situation. His silence only adds to the mystery. Aman, on the other hand, was seen at an event just a few days later, smiling and acting like nothing had happened at all. That difference in how they carried themselves made fans even more frustrated. To many, it feels like Tiana is the one paying the emotional price, while both men continue on with their lives as if nothing has changed. The quiet from all 3 sides, Aaron, Aman, and Tiana, has left the internet in a frenzy, full of unanswered questions. Is Tiana truly walking away from both of them? Was that explosive moment her way of finally realizing she can't keep trying to balance her past with Aman and her present with Aaron? Or is this just one more chapter in a story that refuses to end? What's clear is that this leaked clip isn't just gossip. It's a raw moment of a woman finally reaching her breaking point. That's why people can't stop replaying it, pausing on expressions, debating every detail, and flooding timelines with memes, edits, and endless speculation. The online debates haven't slowed down for a second. Everywhere you look, people are arguing, dissecting, and speculating about what really happened. But if you strip away the memes, the gossip, and the viral chatter, what's left is something painfully real. A woman who just wants peace. Teyana never asked for this. She didn't sign up to be the center of a messy feud that the whole world now feels entitled to comment on. Yet somehow, here she is, caught in the middle of 2 men, Aaron and Aman, both of them carrying their own pride, their own baggage, and their own need to control the story. Neither one seems ready to let go, and that has left Teyana drained, emotionally stuck in the exhausting cycle of arguments, apologies, and promises that never lead to real change. So now the big question everyone is asking: where does she go from here? Does she finally put herself first, walk away from both men, and step out of the chaos for good? No more second chances. No more being dragged into battles she never wanted to fight. Could this be the moment she reclaims her peace, her identity, and her future, even if it means starting over on her own? Or will the weight of her history with them, the deep emotional ties, and the hope that one of them might change keep pulling her back into the same painful cycle? Her silence since that explosive moment speaks volumes. Fans are waiting, watching her every move, but no one can truly know what it feels like to stand in her place. What is clear, though, is that when she shouted, "I'm done with both of you," it wasn't just anger. It was a declaration, a line drawn, a turning point. Those 6 words are not fading away. They've become a rallying cry for anyone who's ever had to choose themselves over chaos. Teyana's story is still being written, but one thing's certain: the world is listening closely.